Action.
Hello, I'm Alexander.
And I'm Christian Thompson.
And this is Global News Today.
Today we have a special on the history of the television.
But before that, we have breaking news. The worldwide pandemic known as the swine flu has hit Virginia. Citizens are in panic and many schools have closed.
Also, this morning, a local Home Depot exploded. Details at 11.
But first, our own Ian Schweppe caught up with Hussam El-Sheikh, 132-year-old genius, to talk to him about the history of the television.
Action.
Okay, we just found Hussam. We found his address. He's inside. We just know it. Okay, let's go. Let's just walk. Hello?
Hussam is in the living room. He'll be right there.
Let's go.
Sit
down.
puppies!
Do I know you?
No. I am Ian Schweppe from G&T. I'm here to interview for the history of the television.
Oh, that's okay. Well, okay. So, I know a lot about television.
Before we get into that, we're dying to know how you look like a kid when you're 132 years old.
Well, I have this formula that I created. Well, that's kind of made me look like a kid. Okay?
Okay, let's get started on the interview. Here's some important question. Who invented the television?
Well, you see, the television wasn't invented by one single inventor. It was invented by many people throughout many smaller inventions to make it practical. One inventor, Paul Nipkow, invented the Nipkow discs. The Nipkow discs were used in mechanical television, and they would collect the image and transmit it to another Nipkow disc, which would re-project the image. But the thing is, the bad thing about mechanical television is the images were blurry because the discs couldn't spin fast enough.
Yes. Okay.
Some other things are, well,
Okay.
Vladimir Zworykin invented the iconoscope, there are all these other inventions, and the first pixels were invented in about the first pixels were invented in in the middle 1900s. I don't remember when, and then as time progressed, as time moved on, people had the need for using the electric television, and in Philo T. Farnsworth invented the first electric television. And in 1928, John L. Baird sent the first TV signals from England to the U.S. And in 1929, the British Broadcast Corporation made the world's first experimental TV broadcast. There were other inventions that had to keep the TV practical, like the TV antenna, cable, and the digital remote. And
Okay, what is the purpose of the TV having back then?
well, back in the early 1900s, the idea for television was really, really popular.
Good him.
Big business owners that the TV would be the wave of the future. In that time, the radio was just invented, and it was a good source of entertainment. The people thought that television would be an even greater source. And television also was good for newscasts.
Okay, how did the television affect the communities and environment back then?
Well, the television really had good and bad effects. It was the most popular source of entertainment in the U.S. and other countries. Now, more than 98% of homes have a TV set. It was also important because it was the main source of news. Television was used for the entertainment, news, advertising, and the average family now usually has a television on for about 7 hours a day. The television could be bad because some people think it might be bad because it'll influence people to do violent things in like movies, and others will think it could be like bad because it might like make children want to do things they shouldn't do. And that's it.
Okay. Well, that was our interview with Hussam, the 132-year-old genius. Action.
I'm Alexander,
And I'm Christian Thompson.
and this has been Global News Today.
Here was a guy that